Today I'm gonna do some, I know it's kind of boring to some people, but I'm just gonna be reacting to the 2024 draft that the Saints had 3 months later. So y'all can see if my opinions change, if I still believe what I still believe. So let's start off with the first round pick. So with the 14th pick in the draft, the Saints took Talise Fuaga, offensive tackle from Oregon State. Look, at first I didn't really like the move, because Amarius Mims, that man's tall. He was still on the board. You got Dallas Turner. I know we need more offensive linemen. But we went to Talise Fuaga, and like the first day or so, I wasn't really a big fan. But then as I got to watch and progress, I started watching some film. I like the move. I think, obviously Ryan Ramczyk, he's out for the season. So Talise Fuaga is most likely going to start at left tackle because we flip-flopped him. Because at the time we thought he was going to play right tackle. Then maybe be the backup if Ryan Ramczyk can come back. But it looks like that's not the case. So Talise Fuaga, the 14th overall pick, I still like it to this day. Well, I'm not going to say I still like it because I'm not going to lie. I didn't really like the move at first. But now I'm like, okay, give this man a shot. Now I understand the move a little bit better. Yeah, so Talise Fuaga, for that, great. Obviously, the season hasn't started yet, so I can't really grade the picks yet. But yeah. Then in the second round, the New Orleans Saints traded the 45th pick and a couple day 3 picks to the Green Bay Packers for the 41st pick that I believe was from the New York Giants. Right, and then the Saints straight up, and with the 41st pick, they selected Kool-Aid McKinstry, cornerback from Alabama. I love this pick 3 months later. I still can't believe that he fell. Look, I feel like after one of the two guys, Cooper DeJean and Kool-Aid McKinstry, was not selected with the 39th pick, the Saints, they were going to trade up. They're like, all right, this was like a Patrick Mahomes, Marshawn Lattimore type of thing. Y'all remember 2017? It was either Marshawn or it was Mahomes. The Chiefs traded up to take Mahomes, so he took Lattimore. This was like the same thing. If the Packers, if the Eagles, because they traded up for Cooper DeJean, if they would have selected Kool-Aid McKinstry, if they would have traded up for Kool-Aid, I feel like the Saints would have still traded up, and they would have took Cooper DeJean. Okay, I think we were getting one of them. It was just a matter of which one. Okay, so yeah, so I love the selection. It was basically, man, like I'm not gonna lie, I would have rather Cooper DeJean, but I'm still ecstatic. Like Cooper DeJean and Kool-Aid McKinstry were my top 2 corners going into the draft, and we took Kool-Aid, man. We took Kool-Aid, okay, and he was in my top 2 cornerbacks entering the draft, man. Like, yeah, and then I don't know how he fell to the second round. What's up, Jerry? What's up, big bro? Man, so yeah, I'm still excited. I'm still excited about the Kool-Aid pick, man. So yeah, I don't know how much he's gonna do year 1. Obviously because we have a crowded secondary. Marshawn, Adebo, Alontae Taylor. He improved. Who else you got? Like, you got some other pieces. Tyrann Mathieu, he's still there. Jordan Howden, let's see if he can improve from his rookie season. So yeah, the Saints, Kool-Aid McKinstry, I like that pick. Okay. Then in the third round, the Saints didn't have a pick, I think. Then the fourth round, the Saints also didn't have a pick. But then in the 5th round, just checking in on you. Yeah, Jerry. I'm just talking about the draft 3 months later. I just can't wait to do this a year later. When all of our picks turn out to be great picks. One can hope. Anyways, in the 5th round at pick 150, the Saints, they took Spencer Rattler, quarterback from South Carolina. Somebody that he's kind of like a Jameis Winston. Okay, and if you're a real Saints fan, he's kind of like Jameis Winston. Like, he's going to make a great play, but then there's also going to be a play where you're like, is that even in the playbook? So, Spencer Rattler, I feel like he's going to be, fighting for that backup role with Jake Haener. I don't know who's going to win that battle. I feel like Spencer Rattler, though, I think he will get the backup job though, so that's my prediction. Um, but we only one can see. Let's see. I'm just ready for Saints football right now. Yes, I am too. Tay says hi. Hi Tay. How you doing? What's up, Tay? I can see you. Hi. Yeah. That. Tay. I know what you're trying to say. That's weird. I don't know how old you are, but I am not your daddy. Okay, so no, none of that. Alright. Yeah, Tay just said hi daddy. Like what? Do you This happens every time I go live. Every time I'm trying to talk Saints football, you got these random trolls in my chat just saying the weirdest thing that, dude, is this like a competition? Did all of y'all just get together somehow and it was like, we're gonna make a competition. We're gonna try to say the weirdest thing possible to Mikey to throw him off guard. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna freaking have it. We're gonna do a competition, and we're just gonna say the most outrageous stuff to try to get Mikey to just jump off a cliff at this point. Anyways, Jerry, yeah, I can see you got him. You know, like, look, I ain't blocking nobody. I'm letting everybody else do that. That's why I have a couple mods, because, man, I have one job and one job only. That's to talk Saints football, man. So, you can take that somewhere else, but this ain't the channel for you. You know, I have one dad. Warren Joseph Michael Newby the third. I have one dad. And I ain't your dad. Okay, so, and I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to be sexual. Enough of that. Now where was I? Oh yeah, I was on Spencer Rattler. Yeah, Rattler, yeah, he was like that James Winston type of guy. Yeah. Yeah, this is not the place for BS, man. Like, trust me. No, it's not. Yeah, so, but yeah, Spencer Rattler, he's like a gunslinger type of guy, where you can fit it in a tight pocket or a tight window, you know, and if the pocket collapses, he can move around the pocket, and so yeah, Spencer Rattler, I think he's a nice addition to the squad. And then the next pick, hold on, let me think real quick. I'm in my room right now, so I don't have the draft in front of me. So let's see. In the 5th round, took a Rattler. Then I believe, was it Bub Means next? Yeah. The next pick, the Saints took Bub Means, like 10 picks or 15 picks after Rattler. I mean, like, Bub Means, I don't think he's going to get much playing time his rookie year, if any. You know, obviously he just got injured, but I don't think the injury should be too bad. So Bub Means, I mean, he's cool. I think he went to Louisiana Tech before transferring to Pittsburgh, so, you know, he's not really new to the atmosphere, so maybe that will help him out. But Bub Means, you know, obviously the injury ain't gonna help him. I know. Look, I know the injury's not supposed to be bad, but trust me, we're Saints fans. We've heard that many times. Michael Thomas, and y'all know I don't like saying a player's bad from injury because of an injury. But can I join live? You can when the season starts. Like, when the season starts, we're gonna have shows dedicated to fans. Okay, I'll say that. You know, but you know, I'm just trying to enjoy the off season. So, yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy the off season. So yeah, you can join the show when freaking season starts. So, yeah, Bub Means, obviously he's injured right now. Hopefully the injury's not too bad, but trust me, we're Saints fans. Michael Thomas was supposed to return by week 5 in 2021. That man ended up missing the whole season. The year after that, he was supposed to return for week 6. That man missed basically the entire season. So, trust me, the Saints, if you're a real Saints fan, you know something about injuries not being too bad. But yeah. Then 5 picks after we drafted Bub Means, the Saints went ahead and they snagged the linebacker, Jalen Ford, linebacker from Texas. I think that's a solid addition. I I think that's a solid addition, Jalen Ford. I don't think a lot of people, like, when he was drafted, a lot of people were talking about him. Mike, your dad doing okay? Yeah, he's doing good. I think he's supposed to come home today, so we might do a show later this week. Yeah, because he was visiting our uncle up, I think, I don't know, I forgot where he was going. I know he was visiting our uncle. That's basically all I know. So, yeah, he was supposed to return yesterday, but then I think he's supposed to return later tonight. So, yeah, my dad's doing all right. He's chilling. I just talked to him, I think, I think I talked to him 2 days ago. I might have talked to him yesterday. I don't know. Look, yesterday was a busy day for me. I had lots of stuff going on. Okay, I was just thinking about him. Let him know. I asked, all right, bet. All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. Yeah, it's only been a week since we didn't do a show, and yeah, it's felt like 2 years. That's how long things feel like when you're not doing. Because I'm so used to, because there's a point in time where I couldn't go live at all. That's the point where I started my second channel. It was to go live, but now I use that second channel. That's where I'm gonna stream the football games because I still want to use that channel. Because obviously, I don't want to just delete it. I just want to, because then that's gonna be like deleting memories, and I don't really want to do that. So yeah. Anyways. I'll holler at you later, little bro, and great show with No Cap. Thanks, man. Holler at you later, Jerry. So, yeah, that was a great show with No Cap. Go subscribe to No Cap, No Filter Saints, man. Yeah, he was my second option. I was going to get the State of the Saints podcast on, but, yeah, things happen. Anyways, next up, let's see. So, yeah, where was I? Yeah, Jalen Ford. I think he's a solid linebacker. He's somebody that can play up the sidelines. I think that's what we need. Look, I think Demario Davis will probably have one of his best seasons since 2020 or something. And that's me saying that because he had a great season last year. But I think that man, hot take, this might be hot take to some of y'all, I have Demario Davis leading our team in interceptions. I do. That could be a hot take to some of y'all. I have Demario Davis getting 4 interceptions to lead the team. Okay? That's my bold prediction. So, yeah, Jalen Ford, I don't think he's going to get too much playing time in his rookie year. But special teams, I think that man's going to make an impact. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's my take on Jalen Ford. And then in the 6th round, at pick 199, because we traded pick 45. We traded pick, I believe, 157. And we traded pick 190 to the Packers for Kool-Aid McKinstry. So then with the 199th pick, the Saints took Christian Boyd, defensive tackle from Northern Illinois. Man, that was a great pick, man. Look, the Saints, they need pass rush because the Saints were the bottom half in the league last year when it came to pass rush. And even if it doesn't work out, at least I know the Saints are trying. He was one of my guys on my big board. So I guess great minds think alike. If only that happened on the field. But yeah, Christian Boyd, he went to the college that Trevor Penning went to. I don't think that's going to really matter, but maybe Christian Boyd can tell Trevor Penning what defensive lineman will do. Maybe that will help him out. I don't know. So yeah, then in the 7th round at pick 239, the New Orleans Saints took Josiah Ezerim, offensive tackle from somewhere. I forgot where that man went. But yeah, he used to play defensive he used to be on the defensive line, but then they moved him to the offensive line. I think that's great. I think we definitely need depth at the offensive line, especially in the tackle spot, because we got to protect Derek Carr's blind side. The offensive line, they got better as the season progressed, but it still wasn't great. Derek Carr got hurt 3 times last year. 3 times, and he had played every single game. Because that meant a warrior. But anyways, that's going to end the stream, y'all. Shout out to Jerry G and Kylie Tobias for coming up to the show, for coming to check out the show. And man, Saints on top. Who dat? And don't be a Falcons fan.